Oh boy, Indian CS. You think that it couldn't get any fucking worse, but it just has. OpTic's official Indian roster has been shattered. Not because the team split, but because Forsaken was caught cheating at a LAN. Okay, the LAN's name was, if I am correct here, Extremes Land 2018 Asian Finals LAN. So this was a LAN. There were people watching this live, an Asian LAN tournament, and Forsaken was caught with cheats on his PC, and he deleted it in front of the admins. 200 IQ move. They totally will not see that. Alright, but for real though, let's be honest. He basically has ruined his career, and he's almost, I'd say, ruined his life in India, because he has cheated in Counter-Strike. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've reached a point where cheating in video games needs to be just, like, illegal. It would really make cheaters less common, and it would make the gaming community a way less hostile environment than it already fucking is. But let's talk more about this. So, OpTic India is a team formed in India of, according to them, the best players they could possibly select in the whole nation of India. They were in a Group C elimination match. If you lost, you were out of the tournament. And guess what? Forsaken cheated in that bitch. Why would he not cheat? Why would he not? I don't know. Why would he? I don't know. No one knows why he would cheat on a LAN. No one knows why he did it. No one knows the motive behind it. But he cheated. You better bet that he cheated his ass off and deleted his cheats right in front of the admins, watching him delete the fucking cheat. And they found it in the temporary files, and then they exposed him because he was an idiot. You'd think that someone would be competent enough to know how to properly delete a cheat instead of just, select all the cheat files and press delete. No, it does not how it works. You can go to temporary files and find the fucking cheat. It does not work like that. But Forsaken cheated. Look, I understand. There's so much confusion going on in the Indian scene right now that it's pretty absurd. But you gotta listen to me. This is where the Indian scene of Counter-Strike Global Offensive dies. This is where it dies. You do not get caught cheating at a LAN and delete your cheats in front of one of the fucking head admins of the entire tourney. You don't do that. It does not work like that. You can't do that. That is immoral. That is an immoral action. It's an immoral action to cheat in anything in life. But I think that I have a motive for this. I think that he couldn't give a shit about his career anymore. He couldn't give a fuck. He couldn't give a fuck if he won a tournament. Couldn't give a fuck if he lost. Couldn't give a fuck if he won the next fucking E-League major, for Christ's sake. He didn't give a shit about Counter-Strike anymore. So he cheated. That's my theory. That's probably the most reputable theory right now. But Forsaken, his life is going to be ruined. Because people look down upon you when you cheat in a video game. I'm not going to forgive this guy because he cheated on LAN. For Kukli, he didn't cheat on LAN. He was just, testing a fucking cheat somewhere. He wasn't at LAN. He probably wasn't facing pros cheating against them. Hell no. It does not work like that. So, my theory is that Forsaken didn't care about Counter-Strike anymore. He didn't care about the esport. He didn't care anymore. So we just wanted to lift the weight off his shoulders. But now he's getting more because he made the most retarded decision of his entire career and maybe even his entire fucking life because he cheated in Counter-Strike. And now I think the Indian CS scene is going to plummet. And here's why. Reason number one. Sponsorships are going to plummet. Sponsorships for Indian Counter-Strike teams will be at an all-time low. As if they weren't low already enough, all the Indian brands saw that this guy was cheating at a live LAN tournament, deleted his cheat in front of the admin, and then left the building. He didn't care anymore. But this is going to be a reason. The sponsors aren't going to trust the Indian Counter-Strike community anymore to sponsor them and not have a cheater on their team. So sponsorships will be down. That's point number one. Point number two is I don't think anyone's ever cheated on a fucking LAN. From my memory, I've started playing this game in late 2014. I've never heard of anyone cheating on a fucking LAN. You cheat on a LAN, you deserve to be banned for a lifetime. You should never be able to play the game again. That's an action that a piece of shit would do. Let's be real here. So, my number 2 point is that he cheated at a LAN, and Indian Counter-Strike, well, I wouldn't say it's known for cheating, but it's known for some fishy-ass players, alright? I mean, like, in matchmaking, you'll probably meet, like, I don't know, 13 Indian cheaters spin botting, like, telling you to go fuck your mom or something. I don't really know. I'm not that into the Indian scene. I'm more into the NA scene. Teams with, like, Cloud9, Liquid, United, made in Brazil. But, like, the thing is that if you cheat at a LAN, that's, once again, an immoral action. You shouldn't do that. That's point number 2. My final point number 3, is that it was already dying as it is. So, it was, I think that the highest point in Indian CS has had was probably, I don't know, sometime in 2017-16. It's just, no, this is it right now. It's okay. And this is it in, like, another week. There it is. It's down. There's no way. I don't think that the Indian Counter-Strike scene is going to survive for another year. In a year, there will be no more professional Indian Counter-Strike teams. I don't think they will ever recover from this. This is like a fucking tragedy, alright? You know, you have all, these really good Indian players wanting to make a name for themselves in the Indian CS scene just for a fucking cheater to show up and ruin the whole scene for them because they're a piece of human trash. Now, I don't use that word lightly, alright? I never use that word. But that's an action, cheating on LAN, that a human piece of shit does. You don't do that. To me, you don't do that. I know, I take video games really seriously. You can see my physique, I'm fucking malnourished. It's okay. We are fine. But this is going to make the Indian CS scene plummet. Those are my 3 reasons. And well, thank you all for watching this video. And this is why the Indian scene is going to die. Because of one player Forsaken being an idiot. Thank you all for watching. I will see you later.